direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Fox. Then it's Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie in at shooting guard. Now Butler. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt.
Butler getting something right at the rim. And he says, thank you very much.
Butler against Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Butler. Launches it. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Fox deciding where to go with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Green. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Vassell wide open. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Outside Butler. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Fox gets it to go.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Pass to Green. On its way from Curry for two. The shot, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Moody after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Moody the pass to Curry. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Curry. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Spurs leading by 9. Pass to Champagnie. Vassell kicks to Barnes. The kick out to Fox. Tries again. And good that time. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. a look at some of the stats for De'Aaron Fox. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Green. Now Butler. Floats one. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Now here's Barnes. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. Fox passes to Champagnie. Down low, here's Cornette. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They're leading by 8. For 3, Vassell drills it from outside. Vassell's got 9.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Butler. There's the pick. Takes the 3. The rebound by Champagnie.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And Fox gets it to go.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Butler. And he converts the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. To the inside. Here's Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Second, Stephen Curry.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
And that's something he can really use to his advantage. It gives him an edge against more imposing defenders.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Well, staying after 8 seasons with the Kings, a new chapter for De'Aaron Fox now in San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin, and look, you got to be excited about that if you're a San Antonio fan. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama together? Is there a better pick and roll combination in the league? The sky's the limit for that dude.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Champagnie. Spurs working the ball around now. Such a wide open look. Vassell's got 12 points in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Okay, straight money from three for Kuminga, answering the triple on the other end.
Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry, and the Spurs scoring again.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
They set the pick. Curry against Fox. And the basket by Curry. He's got 5.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Barnes sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Barnes outside. And Fox has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 11. Podziemski finds Curry. Now Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. And here is Kuminga. From deep, Green. The rebound by Champagnie. San Antonio leading by 11. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
Well, it wasn't a pretty game as far as shooting goes, but ugly wins count just the same.
Here's Fox. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. To the paint. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Fox. Barnes has got his second basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Podziemski on the wing. Butler against Barnes. On the left block. That doesn't go either for Butler. San Antonio leading by 13. Fox with it. 37 points in the win against Portland.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Green. That's a 2 from Butler. Butler missing again.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Barnes over Butler. Barnes can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And here's Green outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game. Here's a look at some stats for Jonathan Kuminga. how's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Horford comes in for Green, and Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Outside, Fox. Johnson sends the screen for Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I love when Fox takes initiative inside, giving the Dean no choice but to foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the evening. Free throw good, Fox.
Well, here's the thing. Not only does Fox have the speed, he can go all night. He will wear you out.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Butler. Rebound by Sohan.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Buddy Hield is out there with Podziemski. Then there's Horford. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. Johnson outside. Back to Harper. This one for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Spurs. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, the Warriors. They're back in the 8th position.
And I think for San Antonio, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
He hits the second from the line. San Antonio leading by 15. Outside Harper. Pass to Sohan. Johnson surveying the floor. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Oh, tough play by Butler.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Pass to Johnson. Overhealed. San Antonio again missing. Warriors trail by 13. Horford with a screen on Johnson. Hield can't hit. The Spurs have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner and loves pulling the trigger from deep.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. On the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. In third, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. In the second quarter, held scoreless. From 11 feet away, uses the glass to drop it in. Fox has got 19 points.
What a great performance from Fox. Scoring well, shouldering the offensive load.
Horford kicks to Butler. Pass to Hield. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And a dunk by Horford.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Now, here's Fox. He's defended by Podziemski. Now, here's Fox. The layup off target. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is what Fox loves to do. Terrorize you in the open floor.
And here is Butler. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Hield outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hield's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Outside, Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Horford.
One shot.
And Curry subbed in for Buddy Hield. The Spurs also with the sub. Cornette's checked in.
Well, when you talk about Butler, his toughness is what comes to mind first. This guy plays hard every second he's out there. A throwback type of player.
From the wing, Fox. Guarded by Kerr. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. So it's the Spurs now. At one point, they led by 16. 6 to shoot. Cornette kicks to Johnson. The three from Barnes, and the three ball is good. Barnes has got 9.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Butler. Curry, wide open. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs leading by 6. Outside, Fox. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Now Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Champagnie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Well, Butler is good at creating contact because he is so assertive offensively.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. The Spurs also with the sub. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Harrison Barnes. That one misses. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Champagnie. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Three-pointer, Fox. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Spurs have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Luke Cornette at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Good on the second free throw. Curry with it. He's got 8. Butler is screen on Fox. Inside. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
Back to Fox. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fox has got 24.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
For 3, that is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Moody.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. celebrity faces in the crowd. Famous Los watching the action.
And Famous Los, known for commentary over basketball videos, but make no mistake, young fella can hoop as well.
So it's San Antonio now. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. Here's Fox. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The Warriors making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Now, here's Curry. 8 points for him. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Green. Rebound by Olynyk. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Champagnie. Last game he had 12. There's the triple. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pass to Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Champagnie. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Green. Now Curry. Puts up a 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Kuminga kicks to Richard. To the middle, Fox with the steal. Here's Champagnie. And he jams it with authority.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Curry can't get it to go.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
A pass to Fox. Vassell outside. No good on the triple.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And the slam by Moody.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Outside, Fox. Free throw line jump shot. And the Spurs scoring again.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Green. From about 19 feet. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Stephen Curry. Fox passes to Cornette. Here's Champagnie. They get the rebound. Vassell outside. And the Spurs scoring again.
and such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Back to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And he knocks down the first one. Fox hits them both. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
When I look at San Antonio, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the San Antonio Spurs.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
On the court for San Antonio, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Luke Cornette. And it's Champagnie in at the 2-guard spot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. San Antonio leading by 8. And here is Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 35 in the game.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Top of the key, Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Moody. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Cornette. Now Vassell. Back to Cornette. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And that one's good, Barnes.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Butler dishes to Curry. Top finish by Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Barnes outside. A three-pointer, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Here's Butler. They kick it out to Green. Back to Butler. Over Barnes. Vassell grabs the board.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Wasted no time on that one. Fox has got 40 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Moody. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, Fox. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Here's Champagny. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Warriors trail by 14. Butler feeling out a bit. To the inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, there's that playmaking ability on display. Butler is such an unselfish teammate.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
For Jimmy Butler. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Good on the bucket. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Curry against Fox. Curry is inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 22 points.
Wow, that was no wet spot he slipped on, folks. He just plain broke him down.
Yeah, you don't see guys weak-legged like that very often. We'll be seeing that play for weeks to come.
Cornette finds Fox. That one's not going to go. Great tee that time from Green. Pass to Curry. steps back. They kick it out to Green. It's blocked. And here's the break. They get a hand on it. In the corner, Moody with it. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Moody's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Barnes outside. Outside, Fox. The kick out to Barnes. San Antonio again turning it over. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup against the Grizzlies, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry passes it to Moody. Here's Butler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Butler might be the toughest guy in this league, fighting down low.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Moody. And so Butler nails both of them. San Antonio leading by 7. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. We've got a chance here, so let's now look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, the league's stingiest teams. In fourth, the Spurs.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Here's Champagnie. He's got 10. Pass to Vassell. It's not going to go for him. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Podziemski. Green with a screen for Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Harper. He gets that one. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Back to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, no good. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Podziemski with it. Headed now by Barnes. Vassell outside. Barnes outside. Outside Harper. Just 5 on the clock. And Harper slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Barnes against Butler. Got a piece of it. Outside Harper. Pass to Barnes. Fires it up. Another one falls for San Antonio.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Harper. Lets the three fly. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about that little subtle head fake by Curry? Defense too aggressive that time.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Golden State. Horford comes in for Draymond Green, and Hield subbed in for Jimmy Butler. First free throw is good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Harper against Curry, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in.
Number 21, Quentin Post.
Here's Olynyk, still yet to score. Olynyk sets a screen for Harper. Fires, high post, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Outside, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. Hield outside. 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hield's got 10 points.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
To the paint. Here's Vassell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
1:32 left in the third quarter. Hield from outside. Rebound, San Antonio. Olynyk got 4 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Down low. Lays it up off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Warriors trail by 9. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Hield from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Outside Harper. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in.
De'Aaron Fox.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
In the corner, Sohan with it. No good from outside. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, my goodness!
Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Horford is out there with Butler. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 3-6. Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Johnson the screen. The kick out to Harper. That 3 off the mark.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
To take the lead. Here's Butler, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
It is great to have a player like Butler who forces defenders into such tough positions.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Three-pointer, Fox. Nailed from three-point land. Fox has got 47 points.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harper's shot's good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Butler, defended by Sohan. Butler with the ball. Sohan's there. Butler, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And what a night he's having on the glass, putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
Horford the pass to Butler. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Harper slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Checked in for the Warriors. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Kuminga dishes to Kerr. And they get it. Pass to Kuminga. Now Kerr. Now Butler. Guarded by Fox. Here's Podziemski. Just 4 to shoot. No good on that one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Outside, Fox. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Outside Kerr. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Curry against Fox. And he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 49 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Curry against Fox. Left side Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by San Antonio.
Here's Fox. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now Kuminga outside Curry. easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 31.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Fox from outside, and he's good on the 3 ball. Fox has got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Spurs. Pass to Pajemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Horford kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Fade away. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs leading by 8. Outside, Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 56 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from outside.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Johnson with a screen on Curry. Here's Fox. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Curry against Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
Your Warriors, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And watching Steph go to work is watching a living legend. Already one of the best to ever do it, and he is still adding to his resume.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio leading by 10. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. A 3-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Butler against Barnes. Outside Butler. Good D by Barnes.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Warriors trail by 10. Curry with it. Here's Butler. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Fox. There's the screen. No good with the triple. The Warriors shooting in the 4th quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And stolen by Barnes. Vassell outside. Fires the 3. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. And even 3-on-3 break. It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. And Vassell now atop the key. San Antonio again missing. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Green outside. Now, here's Moody. Defense right on him. Lock at 6. Down he goes for 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Fox. Timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now here's Barnes. Outside, Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one. Warriors trail by 4. Curry outside. From deep. Rebounded by Vassell.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Count the basket.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Now Fox. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Vassell outside. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Fox. Now Butler. Through tight coverage. Butler knocks it down.
There's the competitiveness of Butler. I think he's even better against great defense.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Butler with the rebound. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 7. Curry. Rebounded by Vassell. San Antonio with the ball. Barnes outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 7.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green with a screen on Fox. From outside. That's off.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, when weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Al.